G'day everyone, welcome to the round 17 review of the Essendon versus St Kilda game, played today on Sunday 5th July at 3:15pm at Marvel Stadium. Okay, before I go into the review and dive deep, I'd like to introduce you to our tutoring school. It's called it's an academic tutoring school called the Roki School of Excellence, founded by my wife and I. We offer group and individual classes for years 5 to 12 mathematics across all year levels except specialist maths, as well as an octopad, which is an electronic percussion instrument, and South Indian classical drums. So if you have a child or if you know of any loved one who might be interested in joining in, please do ask them to join or contact us because enrollments are open throughout the year. My wife looks after the enrollment and admin side of the school, whilst I look after the teaching syllabus and the fee side of school. So please ask them to get in touch with us. We'll be more than happy to help. Okay, well, where do I start? Job done, isn't it? Had to get it done and move on. Get ready for Port Adelaide. Okay, so I'll just like to take you through to the score. So here it is. The final score, as you can see there, St Kilda 17 goals 1,507 to Essendon 7 goals 850. And really, if you look at the breakdown of the score, it was already done by half time. Okay, the game was done and dusted by then. You could kind of argue that we slightly took our foot off the pedal, and well done to Essendon for sort of fighting their way. But really, it was done. Not only from a win-loss result, but from a percentage point of view. Okay, that puts us in 12th place, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, let me just have a quick look at the ladder. If I go to ladder. If you go to the ladder. Yep, puts us 12th place. And well within the pecking order, you see here. So, yep, we're well within striking distance, and we have a very good chance of playing wildcard round, provided we win. We win all most of the games going forward. Okay, so very, very good chance. And yeah, there's no reason why we can't. So, next up we have Port Adelaide, and we just got to get the job done. Okay. So, it was really done and dusted by halftime, and I thought players like Naz, Max Hall, Brad Hill probably played one of his best games for us. Angus Hasty bobbed up well at the back line in the absence of Jack Sinclair, and then you got Marcus Windhager, Mitch Owens, and all that. So it was a good overall team performance. I reckon this is the most amount of disposals Naz has gained in a game. So career high disposal, I think, of 45. Max Hall as well. So I thought the team did very, very well. And we did take Essendon lightly. We knew they lost by 14 points last week. They got some players back. They came into the game full of hope, but we got ready for their best. Though they might be sitting on one win only, we do prepare for their best, and we didn't take it lightly. We were up by 21 points at quarter time, and we built and built and built from that. Okay, so as part of that, I'd like to introduce you to my 5 points. The first point, as I said, we got the job done in style, and we now prepare for Port Adelaide. Absolutely. Port Adelaide, they might have not had the year they would have liked, but they had a pretty good win against North Melbourne, who were coming at them at their home ground. So it's going to be another intriguing battle next week. We pepped them early in the year by 15 points in gather round, so they'll try and return that to us, but this time it's in our home crowd. So we have every chance to win this game and no excuse to, take our foot off the pedal. We come in with some ascendancy, grab all the ascendancy we had today and take it into next game, and we win, okay? So it's a big month coming, and the job continues, okay? We tick today's box, we got to tick next week's as well. Number 2, I thought Naz and Max Hall were best on ground for the Saints, absolutely. Naz was there and was not afraid to take on the contest, and Max Hall worked his backside off in the midfield, kicked a goal, and he put his heart and soul into the game, and he really put his body on the line. He's a tough, cookie, so he was really fantastic. Number 3, as I said earlier, players like Hasty, Hill and Stocker covered Sinclair's absence as well. As Brad Hill said post-interview, you can't just slide Sinclair away and be like, oh, we can cover him. It was a big hole to cover. Sinclair has been a star player for us for a long time, so he left a little bit of a void, but I thought youngsters like Hill no, not Hill, sorry, Hasty, backed up by senior players with Hill and Stocker's caliber, really filled that void very nicely. Okay, number four, I wanted to say that had our chances to bury the Bombers by 100 plus points, but at the end of the day, we sort of slightly took our foot off the gas. Okay, I wouldn't say fully off the gas. We still won by more than 11 goals, but I thought we had a great chance to nail them in the coffin. But to their credit, they fought back. We sort of went slightly lackluster, and look, I'm sure the boys will review that and try and get better next game. Number five also, Marshall held the fort in TDK's absence. Yeah, he did. Kicked 2 goals, and I thought his ruck battle with Nick Bryan from Essendon was really intriguing, and he got the chocolates in the end. So, yes, TDK's absence was felt a bit, but I was always confident Marshall will cover it. Okay? And number 6, the next 3 to 4 games are massive for our season campaign, really. Today, we took one step in the right direction. Next week, we've got to continue that, okay? As I said earlier, we've got some very, very winnable games, and the good thing is we're one of the only clubs who doesn't leave Victoria till the season ends. So, really, no excuses. We've had a tough draw at the start of the year. We've battled as much as we could. Now, we finish on the other side of the draw ledger, so it's over to us to try and make it happen. As Rossline said in his press conference, destiny is in our own hands, okay? So I'll leave it there, guys. Just a brief review. Please comment your thoughts and please hit the subscribe button to this channel. Feel free to forward this channel to others whom you know might be interested, because the more subscribers we have, the better. And my next video will be previewing the Port Adelaide game this Saturday, 11th July at 1:15 p.m. at Marvel. So stay tuned for that. Till then, take care, stay safe, and as always, go Saints. See you guys. Bye-bye.